welcome in. In this series, we're going to try and beat Elden Ring. I really want something to sort of drive me on to complete this game. I really like Soulsborne games. I really enjoy Elden Ring. But I do a lot of restarting and feel like, oh, I did my character wrong. I did this, that, and the next thing. Our goal here is to become the final boss. We are going to become so strong that everything in Elden Ring fears us. That is the game plan. I have a good understanding of some of the early areas. I've only really fought the first real boss in the game. So we're going to go from scratch here. I might even fire through the tutorial area just to get the extra runes, honestly, so we can buy the crafting kit. This first episode, we'll go over some of the mechanics and stuff in the game if you're new to the series, like Soulsborne games, and also I'll talk you through some of the items I'm picking up. We're going to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt because there's some very good items you can pick up early on, and that is exactly what we want to do. Join me now as we try and become the final boss.
I'm on fire.
Like any good game, it starts with character creation. So we are going to be going for a samurai. And the reason why we're going for a samurai is, quite frankly, that Yuji katana. That katana has bleed on it, and that is incredibly powerful early on. And because we will be going out of our way to pick up items early rather than getting in big scraps, if we do end up in a scrap, that Yuji katana would really come in handy. Given that recently, if you are a Soulsborne player, you've heard of Let Me Solo Her, an ode to that, we're going to be called I'm Here to Help. Now, the reason why we're going to be called I'm Here to Help is I'm not... There's no real restrictions on this playthrough. I haven't completed the game. I have played 15% of the game tops. So, my gut feeling is what we do is we play it however we see fit. And that might include helping out some other people, dropping our summon sign, helping out people with some bosses. Who knows? I think what we'll do is, if I end up having to ask someone for help on a boss, like a other player, then we have to, in kind, help someone out on that same boss, you know? We're keep it real simple, keepsake. This is that item you pick at the start of the game. Go golden seed, that helps us with our flasks. We gotta do something about this hair. Lovely. Boom, we're going mustache. Leave the body as is. I doubt we'll see much of it, because we'll be fully dressed up as a samurai for the start. If you haven't seen the intro, I'll leave it in here, and I'll just pull funny faces.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
Very intense, right? That dude was in a coffin full of ears.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
The first thing we get is an emote called the Ring. So this is the starting area. We're gonna fire through this. If you saw my stream when I played Elden Ring, this will all be very familiar to you. And if you've played the game yourself, it will be. So the great advantage of this samurai build is we've actually start off with two decent weapons. We start off with the Yuji Katana, which I think is probably the best starter class weapon in my opinion, and a bow, and the bow could be very handy as well. But we go straight into it. So we picked up that tarnished finger that basically allows us to write these messages that you can see on the ground here. Some of them could be useful, but not really in the starting area. They'll just be warning us of like imminent doom and stuff like that. We're gonna run right forward. Pretty cool, huh? Oh god. Oh, ah! In my head there, I was like, for a brief second, I was like, we've started so good, we're gonna kill this guy. So, typically, your save typically starts with you losing to that guy, and that's what's meant to happen. Very skilled players can take him out. Now, we're not gonna count that as a death. We will be counting the deaths of this save, even for the ones I cut out. You know, unfunny ones where I just get obliterated by a boss, but I'd imagine most of them will probably be in this series. That one's not going to count, because we don't look that dead, do we? I don't think we do. Here comes my boy. There he is.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
We could head out in the big bad world straight away, but what we are going to do... We're actually going to head down here. We're going to go to the tutorial area, and it's because killing these guys just gets us a little more runes, and it allows me to also collect this little Site of Grace. It doesn't really do us any good right now, but we'll touch it anyway. And we'll get through this tutorial area, and the runes will be put to good use because we will straight away go and buy the crafting kit, which is at one of the first merchants in the game. Very useful, this kind of playthrough, or any playthrough really. It's one of those things that people maybe turn a blind eye to and don't utilize as much as you probably should in these types of games. Consumables and stuff, crafting consumables and then using the consumables in fights and stuff. There's a guy up there. Run through. Also start picking up stuff, which is handy here. Like I was going to drop down. Maybe later. I wanted to just get behind the guy. There we go. I'm kind of ignoring what the tutorial's telling me to do, to be honest. Oh, he didn't drop down. Great. Now he did. I think he's still alive as well. As long as he didn't sneak up behind me, I'm pretty happy. Talking about sneaking, there is a sneak mechanic in this game, unlike other Soulsborne games. Didn't do the backstab there because I'm stupid. Working our way through. See that staggered him, and that burst of blood was actually due to the blood loss of this weapon, which again is really good early game. I don't know how long we'll actually use it for, but you never know. Here we go. And that is the real tutorial sort of area boss, if you will call him that. He did take some health off me, but we kind of just stood there and killed him. You know, nothing fancy. Nice little tutorial, but... And there's our prize, strength. Great. So it basically loops us right back to where we were, and then we press on, which we could have gone straight to start where you can skip the tutorial, but those runes I'm going to put to good use. For anyone who is watching the series and hasn't played Elden Ring before, Dark Souls games, Soulsborne games are known as being notoriously dark and lots of jump scares and really quite difficult. So you'll see most of these areas we're in, like you kind of see that far ahead of you. It's very difficult to see and stuff like that, and that is just something that's gone throughout these games. So yeah, we're just gonna go out into a world of pure darkness. Psych! This is by far one of the best games, I think, visually I've ever played. This is right at the start of the game, and look at this, and just to be clear, everything we can see like that looks remotely interesting, we can visit. Like the church in front of us, that tower, the bridge, that castle. I mean, this is... And if you look around the corner, there's heaps that way as well. Fantastic game, Elden Ring, which is why I'm doing this series. big part of what we're going to do is we're going to be building up this map. Now, what you do is you actually find map fragments along as you play the game. So we start off with no map. So our first port of call is we're going to get the map for the first area, which is this area called Limgrave. Now, this is the Sites of Grace that we've rested at, so you can fast travel to them, and this is giving us a general direction of where we should be heading. We're not going to talk to this guy just yet. We'll maybe come back and talk to him later. Anything you can see like animals and stuff, you can also kill and get consumable items, crafting items from them. But we're kind of not in a hurry, but we want to get ourselves in a nice spot early on with equipment and stuff. So I'm just gonna sort of like head to some of the known things we want to pick up on the way. If I'm really close to a Site of Grace and stuff like that, I'll pick it up, but we're going to go quite linear and head to go get some things that will really help us travel around. So, big part of these Souls games is upgrading your weapons. It's way more important than your actual attributes, and which, you know, can surprise a lot of people. Callie's a useful guy, so we'll probably, we're not going to kill Callie right now. Cheers, bro. He's going to recommend that we get the crafting kit. And he's not wrong. We're going to buy the crafting kit. You can make like bombs and arrows and stuff like that. Very handy given that we start with a decent bow. Don't know how much we're going to use the bow. There's definitely certain areas where the bow is more useful to sort of like... Basically, it's all about... whatever works. Like, that's a big thing in the community is whatever works. Like, everyone's got their own different play style, and there's no real... You're not cheating the game in any way. It's like, it's you versus the game, right? The game has plenty of things on its side, and you're allowed to use whatever you can to your advantage. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna allocate flask charges, and we're actually gonna put them all into health right now, because as of right now, we ain't using any magic, but that could very much change. It really depends how we end up, what items I manage to lay my hands on early on, and how we want to sort of do this. So, I'm going to head along, like the start is quite a linear, it's really not, you can go anywhere, but I know where we should go, and that's to go get our hands on with a map. We're not going to touch the turtle, because we're good boys, as are the turtles. See, there's a couple of enemies sort of littered around. Sneak up on this guy. So this first episode is literally going to be me going to get some items I want my hands on, and we're maybe going to fight someone who's really difficult really early on, just at the end of this. There's something I'm after. Now there's a very good weapon here. I think it is a great sword. Let's see if we can just sneak up behind this guy, take him out, and then grab this sword. Because we're here. Right, cheeky. As you can see, there's a lot of people down in this sort of area, and it is an area, again, we kind of want to... It is something we want down here. I wonder if I can sneak in and just grab it. Coast is clear. There's the map. It's not the only thing in this area we want. We actually want to be around there, but I think we're best getting a quicker mode of transport first. Anytime you see something like that where you're going to find like a weapon in that sort of caravan, if you can get it to stop. Just before I sit down here at the Site of Grace, there you go, there's the map, and as you can see, it pretty, like, for starting here, pretty big. Like, obviously it didn't take us that long to get over here, but you can start to see some points of interest. An island over here, big beachfront. This was all down sort of south past where we actually start. We started here. Big lake to the right hand side. So yeah, we're gonna become very acquainted with this area. over the next couple of episodes. We're gonna sit here. I always find it weird that there's no audio for that. I feel like that's a bug, that there's no audio, because then she starts talking in a minute and you're like, hey, how you doing?
I offer you an accord.
See? Weird, right?
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Long story short, we take her with us. She'll help us turn runes into strength, basically level up, so we're going to accept that.
Summon me. I bequeath.
And she gives us a ring, Spectral Steed Whistle, and that will allow us
Torrent.
to call Torrent, which is the horse we saw earlier. He's the boy. Stand up. We're going to change some of this. So this is like quick slots, so we're going to put the Spectral Steed as up on the D-pad. We are going to... Equipment and stuff we don't really need to touch right now. So what we can do is... on the horse. We can just plow right in. Now this is not what you're meant to do, just to be clear. Again, this is not what you're meant to do, but this is what we're doing because we kind of want something here. This little handy item. Skills, right. I haven't used these enough. I really want to try using this. This is Storm Stomp. So you can apply this and at Side Grace. Now, these are relatively easy to pick up, but I never change them. So what we're going to do is we're going to try out a lot of these in this save, to be honest. We're basically out before anybody says anything. We're actually gonna quickly... That was quite rough, but we don't mind. We get the flail. And we're basically out there. So as you can see, we're picking up stuff on the ground. There is another Side Grace here really nearby, and we will pick it up. Because Sites of Graces are just really handy to give us like a... Especially with all the fast traveling we will end up doing. We'll pick up any Site of Grace we find, so... That's a good one. If we have a quick look at the map. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over this way. We're going to pick up some more maps. And what we're going to do is we're cut in between. And if I pick up anything interesting, I will point out. Because we're on a hunt for some very interesting items indeed. But mainly map parts first. And if I encounter any bosses, we'll make note of them. I don't think we'll fight any bosses quite yet. There's a guy over here, actually. Where's that? So this guy... There's actually a guy in this bush.
What'd you go and do that for? You were just... Thank you.
I'll fire through this. This guy's got mushrooms on him. I think he gives us mushrooms. Oh, there's bats over there.
Or... I couldn't then... Right,
He'll go back to a cave on the shore, and we can catch up with him later. He's like a seamstress. He can like he can actually make upgrades to our armor and stuff like that we can't do. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, there is a boss up ahead, but we're interested in this little guy. What you'll see, that gives us another skill. We also want this item. Smithing stone. This guy's gonna come at me. Oh, Lord. Where is he? Oh, I thought he was going to do us a favour and jump off the cliff. I'm not really sure we've got any chance of him jumping off the cliff, so let's just... Oh god. I said we weren't going to fight bosses, and here I am teasing Knight's Cavalry. Why I'm doing this? I don't really know. Right, we've got Somber Smithing Stone. Now we can just leave him in peace. We'll come back later when we're a little more, we got a little more about us. How about that? Is he still following me? I don't think he is. Horrific to find out if he was. That's item that's handy for later. You'll see that guy with the horn, he was actually blowing for some backup. I don't think I need to head over this way, but I have done anyway. Just because this guy can use magic, I'm to take him down. Oh. We get a glintstone staff. Oh, that's pretty cool. That tells us a little bit incantations and spells and stuff like that. I genuinely didn't know that guy was going to drop that, so that's kind of cool. Golden runes, this is just like runes we can pick up and stuff. We're kind of going to try and pick these up casually as these wolves start getting all irked because we're here. And there's bats, so we'll quickly move on. I've definitely gone the wrong way. Yeah, just a little bit. But we're here now, so it's like, what can we get? I think there's something in here. Oh, I think it's actually... There's a chest there. Doesn't necessarily... Oh, you know what? There's actually magic guys and everything up here, so... Not a... Oh! Not an ideal spot to be in. Yeah. These guys are going to get annoyed as well, but if we can get up here... There's something here, but I don't know if it's anything. Starlight shards. And not that important. And... We'll be okay. Oh, going down there might be okay. Where can I jump down from? See, I've never gone this way to begin with, and now it's... Oh, there we go. If we jump down here, we'll be safe. It's like an air thing that sort of fires us up. Now, you gotta be careful here. There is a arrow launcher there. If we can get through here. Come on. Helpful. Stone sword key, that's handy. That sort of like opens some locks. We can get to another site of grace. And we just sort of, we could rest here. Maybe you go back. There's a couple of items there. I think we can pick up a few things. I don't think it'd be too risky. Dart back in. Gotta sort of understand where the items are. Take that guy out so he's not shooting at us would be the main thing. And from there we go. Smithing stone. Anything else? Oh, he jumps on. Right, we'll move. We'll move on. We'll move on quite quickly. And there's an NPC here, so let's have a wee word, shall we?
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south.
Great accent.
The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle?
Sure.
My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Then please, deliver it to my father.
Right, we can do that. I think there's more down here. There's more down here that we could get to and might be worthwhile. Now there is a troll on the right hand side there. You haven't seen them so far. That big beastie. Dogs prowling, but I can get round the front. We could do a bit of a ding dong dash. Bone runes, not what I was hoping for. What about this guy? I don't know if that's any good either. Oh, pick up. Oh, okay. On your horse. On your horse. Slick, eh? Like, oh my lord! Dogs are fast. Kinda want that item as well. If I could just... Smithing Stone 2. We are flying, boys. What is this? Actually don't know what this guy gives. Mighty Shot. Ah, okay, so that's for like a bow type thing. That's okay. Well, that's in our Knight's Cavalry up there. Oh, Sight of Grace. Beautiful. Andy. What you'll find next to a lot of these sites of grace that we're stopping at, you're also going to find looks like this. Not every single one. These nomadic traders. Oh, smithing stones. 200. That's relatively cheap. I think we pick them up. How much room? I can get 2. I'm going to pick them up. That's quite cheap. That guy's here for a reason. I think there's something very useful nearby. If I recall, up on that building is this. Great turtle shell. That is a shield we've just picked up. Oh, there's something else here. A warming stone. Now, how do I get back down? To get back down safely, what we'll do is we'll actually do a cheeky little teleport. How about that? This is not what I was meant to be doing. Now, we're picking up items. That's what we're meant to be doing. But I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the complete opposite way. We kind of have to push on past this Knight's Cavalry. If we want to get... Can I sneak around him? Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. Right. We want to get the map. There it is. You gotta be really careful around here. Thanks we get. Tasty. Hear that? You see that that arrow? That was just shot at me. There's another one. Oh. What? Well, I don't know about this one then. Poison mist. Oh, we get spelt. Oh god, we're being attacked by sign. I've gone the wrong way. Now it's a case of what else is nearby. Is there anything worth picking up? I mean, that owl scared me. I think I'm being chased by bats. Yeah, I am. Got the smithing stone. Smart, huh? Oh my god, that made me jump. Ah, that's not good. That scared me. Oh no. Come away! How aggressive is this guy gonna chase me here? Aggressive enough that I can't pick flowers, or? I don't know if he's still even following. He's not really. Oh. As you can see in Elden Ring, there's a lot of stuff that is... What is this? Out to gate. Oh, there's another site of grace. Handy. I don't know what I don't know where I am now. I was meant to be going to get a katana and a magical staff because it's quite early on. They're quite easy to pick up, and I was like, hey, we decided using. So Weeping Peninsula. We've opened this up. So this is like the second area we really want to go, and we've ended up here first. So that's different to what I planned. I might just do a little more exploring up this way, but we might be turning back soon. Pack of wolves. I know one of those sort of half-ish seat things runs on it. More starlight shards. What's over there? This is really your guess is as good as mine right now. Oh, that's where we were. We were on that earlier. And this... I've got no idea what this is. Where we can't get in? What is that? Ooh. Seek free wise beasts. Oh, whoa. There's one? Have I got to kill the wise beasts? I'm not doing that. Just in fear that that's not what it means. They've got a mama wolf with them. We're gonna dart by them. We maybe go up the top of this. Get the lie of the land. I hope there was gonna be something cool up here. Just an owl. What is that? Right, I think we've gone off track quite enough. We will go back to our earlier site of grace, and we're gonna go the correct way now, which is north. So certain bosses come out certain times of the day, so obviously it's still sort of nighttime, dusk, so that knight's cavalry is on the bridge once again. We are gonna run by him. And yeah, plan is to get past him and head the correct way. If he hits me once, I think I'm dead, so quite happy to get past him and just go. There is stuff down here, so we're running over flowers, picking up flowers, because you just don't know when you're going to need stuff. The double jump with a sword. Oh my god, it's still there! Jeez, oh, that scared me. It wasn't even the... It was a jump scare attack. I completely forgot. I mean, that one's upsetting. Oh. I am stupid. I'm a stupid man. We're just collecting sights of grace. And anything else that looks interesting as we go. When we go straight forward from here, we'll actually hit the map. But as you can see, just prowling there in the distance is a giant effing bear, and there's one sleeping, so we don't want to really wake them up. So we're gonna go round here. There's a bear, and they've seen us. Right, hasn't gone to plan, but that is what we're looking for. Right there. Yep. Beautiful. And then we're gonna head along here. This is a ambush attack, I know that. We'll get that. Then go up here. Get this guy. Foreground stomp. Ah, handy, I guess. More stuff here. Teardrop scarabs, handy. Swipe. Can I get this guy? I'm not sure what that gave us, that one, to be honest. I think it was maybe an R tier drop. Got these dandelion things. Another one. If you knock these, they actually have golden runes in them, the skulls that you see on the ground. There's another one! Surely this one's gonna be cool. Oh, that's handy. That's a place we actually want to go. There's another one! I get something for getting them all. Can't say I've done that before. Interesting. There's actually, as you can see, we're getting more and more. There's actually a place along here we want to go. Just very briefly. We just got to keep an eye out for enemies because they are around us. Where sleeping bears lie. Didn't want to mess with him. I think this is a talisman. I'll pick up an axe talisman here. Not much use for us right now. But if we can get back out without waking the bear, that would be fine. Around here. In here. I feel like if you go in there, wake up the bear sign. So we'll maybe leave it. There's a bear over there as well. Let's get on torrent and get out of here. I think, yeah, if we follow this road, we kind of hit another area, which is quite fun. I want the item. Oh, Nordic, that was actually a crafting book. So crafting books obviously help you craft more items, etc. So collecting them's good. I think I've angered that bear, to be honest. Me and bears go way back in this game. They killed me pretty easily in a previous playthrough. I've missed where I wanted to go. But up ahead is another really good point early on that we need to hit, so we'll head there. So this is the third Church of Marika, and this is where you get some really useful items. Sacred Tear, which I think we picked up by killing one of those beetles earlier, and we get our Flask of Wondrous Physic, which is kind of like a flask you fill, and every time you rest that site, its abilities come back. So you can kind of mix up some pretty cool things. So we'll mix up now. We want restore half of total HP, and we got temporary boost stamina in mixed physic, or enhanced charge attacks for a time in mixed physic. I think we'll go with the increased stamina, to be honest. What we can also do here, and I forgot to do this earlier, which we really should have done, but it doesn't really matter because we haven't actually leveled up at all. So if we go flasks, add charge to flask, that'll be the golden seed. And then if we increase the amount of replenish, oh no, sorry, that was the Sacred Tear. So no, we've only got one Sacred Tear. We haven't got any more golden seeds, so that's fine. So we're good. And I think that'll be it for episode 1. Haven't fought the thing I wanted to fight, but we kind of went a bit off path, so you can kind of get the point. Early on we're trying to grab some stuff, we've got more to go get, and that'll be next. And look at that troll in the background, just wants a scrap. You won't be getting a scrap from us yet. Right, so we're going to go try and get some of those rare items, and we'll take it from there next time. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy this video, or you're interested in the series, do hit that like button, drop a subscribe if you haven't already, and comment away. What do you think? Early game items, what is imperative we pick up before we start taking on some of the dungeons and stuff, or bosses, right? I'll catch you later. Have a good one.
I'm on fire.